Welcome back to From the Scriptwriter's Table. This is a video log that's being brought to you by Winding Trails Media. I'm David Lucas, president of Winding Trails Media. Winding Trails Media, please come to our website. I was about to say windingtrailsmedia.com. Okay, we've been talking about sound effects for the last several days. Today we're going to wind that up. We're leaving the category of sound effects, only to come back to it later. And we're going to eventually move on to music starting tomorrow. So just do a quick briefing and bring us back just to summarize all this. Audio plays are different than any other media that you might have written for before. They're different than stage theater. They're different than television or movie plays. They are different from books in the ways that you write this. And what makes them different are that use of what we call the trio: sound effects, music, dialogue. And as before, we've been talking about sound effects. We're going to go on to music tomorrow. In sound effects, the purpose of sound effects mostly is to denote action that's occurring. If you're writing a story, you would have, if you're writing, when I say a story, you're talking about novel, short story, traditional story, you would say Johnny walked, Johnny ran, Johnny jumped, Johnny stood on his head and patted his stomach, whatever. Sound effects takes away those type of tags and demonstrates to the ear that Johnny is running, Johnny is walking. I don't have a clue how we do patting the head, or patting the stomach, but I figured that out. Okay. Sound effects also can be used for stylization, giving you a signature in your story that you're writing. They can also be used to express thoughts and ideas. And yesterday I talked about using a clock or using fire or the wind. The way you write how you want that to sound can be an expression and a signature of your story, especially in a symbolistic viewpoint. For more about using symbolism, not so much for audio dramas, there is a book out there called The Elements of Story. I've got to look it up. I've got the book on my shelf. I just completely forgot it. Also, too, this website's moved, but the website's still there, but they've moved the active site. If you go to bookshelfmuse.com, they've got a whole list of every kind of symbols. They also have great lists for emotions and how positive traits and negative traits for characters and so forth. One of the great websites for writers. And their new updated one is just as good, if not better. Check it out. But reason why I'm talking about this is they've got a list of symbols. And when they talk about symbols, they talk about visual symbols, how they look, how they sound, how they feel, how they might smell, all five senses. Take a look there. It might give you some ideas on ways in which to use symbolism. Okay. It's also, too, sound effects are used to establish a scene. Keep that in mind as you're writing audio plays. Tomorrow we're going to talk about music. Before you go, just a couple quick announcements. Please visit windingtrailsmedia.com. One, sign up for the newsletter that comes out monthly. So we'll talk about upcoming shows, events and audio dramas, a lot of stuff. Also, too, please sign up for the Scriptwriter's Table. That is a free event that goes on every month. The first one will be June 11th, 2016, noon Central Time. That's GMT -6. The idea there, it will not cost you anything, but is to talk about ideas we're working on, things that have got us stumbling, and try to help each other get out of that. It is for writers, by writers. Please come. When you sign up for it, it will take you to PayPal. That's only to control inventory to make sure that it doesn't get overbooked. There are also some other webinars out there. Those that do cost, check them out. They will be occurring live, and that's where it won't be just a recording of me talking like I am here. There will actually be live webinars where we'll be able to do question and answers. The first one's coming up is called Writing from the Inside of the Heart of Darkness. Is talking about exploring and creating a multi-layered villain. Villains are more than just an antagonist. We're going to talk about that. We're going to use psychology and criminal psychology and some other things to put together a really good villain for you. You're going to put them together while we're doing the web course. Now, I'm not going to create it for you. I'm just going to help guide you through it. Okay. That's enough. Please find us on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. Subscribe to our channel. Have a great day writing, and I will talk to you tomorrow about using music in audio dramas.